Siobhan.
I'm Sing En.
Hi, I'm Kat, and this is
ZULA ChickChats!
Oh my god. The first question I have is, how many breakups have you had?
Four. Me about 2.
1.5.
What?
The half is like the one that wasn't like official, but it was exclusive.
It
long
was an
enough.
emotional breakup.
I think about 2. So, out of all of those, right, which one was the worst one?
I think the worst one was when I was actually very close to his family. So his mom actually came to meet me after the breakup to try to convince me to get back with her son, and it's like it starts to get messy, and you know that this like auntie really cares for you, and it's very difficult to break up like when it's
Because you're not just breaking up with him,
It's
but
like
his
your
family.
you're like breaking up the entire family, and like horrible.
Mine was my ex-boyfriend of 6 years. So we broke up about twice. Yeah, the third time was really serious, so that was pretty bad.
My first love was very intense. We only dated for like, it was very short, like 3 months. But he broke me in a very like severe way, and it took me a long time to get over that one.
I think for me, it was my ex. Like, we were together for 4 years, and we were best friends before that. So I'm just always very used to talking to him or seeing him.
And when you're together for so long, right? Everywhere you go in Singapore's so small, right?
Like,
Everywhere
reminds you of
it's just an
him.
overlay of wherever
Memories,
you go.
right?
Yeah, it's just memories, overlay and overlay and overlay, and you just
Yeah.
can't really get out of your head lah.
Like, cause like we used to go to Japan together every year. So now when I look at like pictures of Japan, right, I just like I don't even like feel like going there already. So, how long did it take you to get over like that worst one ever?
Maybe a year.
For me, it's quite interesting because it's not really getting over. Because we broke up twice, right, before the third time. The third time was when I just decided that really cannot really. So when you reach a point where you really cannot in a relationship, right, after so many years, when you break up, right, there's really nothing really to get over.
Probably fully over about a year, but probably like maybe like 6-ish months to like channel all the emotions. But it takes a long time. The first time's always the hardest because it's like the first time your heart is going through that like pain, and then you're like, oh,
For yourself?
like, oh, you're a poor kitty, and then I'm a poor kitty.
Oh my god! For me, cause like usually I'm in long-term relationships, so it's actually like what Chef said. It's like when I really feel like it's like hit a wall, right? Then I cannot already what. Maybe I'll just take about a few months. How did you get over your worst breakup?
I have the best one. I brought it.
Show and tell!
Okay, so like I was like 15 when we broke up, I think, and like it was a really bad breakup. Like it was a really it's actually quite long. So like I was really into knitting at the time for some reason, and so I had this yarn at home. And so I knitted a scarf in 1 week because I was super depressed and I couldn't do anything else. This was like the first part. And then I think I wrote a lot of songs. But I don't write like music for it, I just write like poetry in the song form.
Yeah.
How do you get over like your worst breakup?
I studied a lot. I took 2 diplomas because so I studied so much, and then I got like distinctions for like every subject for school.
For me, right, Buddhism.
At all.
It's not just Buddhism lah, but it's just that I read a lot of articles. Basically, in a very weird way, when you read the worst shit that people go through, it makes yourself feel a bit better about yourself. Because you realize that your problems, right, is nothing compared to what's really happening out there.
I mean, the first time was hard for me. It's only because it's the first one. So like that one, I was still very young. So I would just go and argue. But it doesn't really solve anything. It really doesn't. Like it took me years to get over it. Like to even realize that I hadn't gotten over it because I was too busy doing stupid things. That one was bad. So now I just work and family.
Yourself, right?
Oh, but the best advice, right? I mean, not the best advice, but one of the advice people always say: to get over someone, you have to get under someone else.
Oh no!
I think it's true.
I think
it's true. Temporarily.
I think it might mess you up though. Like you might misplace those emotions and put it on someone else.
It depends on how you handle it. But if you genuinely like fall in love with another person, right, straight away your mind is distracted.
So what do you think of people who get over breakups really fast?
To me, it's like that if someone gets over the breakup fast, right, it's good for them now. But I would think that they didn't really like love the person.
Okay, how do you feel about mutual versus one-sided breakups? Like, which one do you think is worse?
One-sided.
One-sided.
Yeah, one-sided.
Because mutually you have more closure. I think you both understand why you're doing it, you both understand what's happening, and so it's not as like heart-wrenching.
I haven't had. No, I haven't had mutual breakup.
Yeah.
So really the heartbreaker too?
Not really. Okay, like in my serious relationships, I am always the one. But maybe it's because I will analyze things like very, very deep. All my relationships are at least 4 years. So once I get to that point, I really have to start asking myself like, where are we going? If life gets harder next time, will it like be easy for us? Will it be hard for us? So I think not that guys don't think about it, but I think girls tend to think about it more. Have you ever been to a mutual breakup? Why is mine so much?
Because all my breakups are one-sided.
Oh,
Did you break up with
Yeah, I broke up with all of them.
Oh god, Audrey heartbreaker.
I guess like when you're older, you're clearer on like what you want. So when I reach the point that I feel that okay, this guy cannot be the father of my children because of this, and then I just like.
What do you think is the worst thing you could do to your ex?
I guess like trying to ruin the new relationship.
Oh, true.
Like once you've like broken up with someone, it should be a clean break, move on. Like you should be happy for the person if like, that person finds happiness.
I guess for a lot of Western people, release like
Yes.
Like this
revenge porn.
Yeah, revenge porn, or like start
Yeah,
or like
that's
trash talking to like everyone.
I had a friend who used her blood and then she wrote this letter and she mailed it to his house.
Wait,
What?
Like was it like death threats and stuff?
Just a love letter using her own blood.
Oh my god,
I
that
would be damn hell scared.
One of my friends.
I'll change your dress.
Actually, one of my friends, like his ex-girlfriend, they were long distance when they broke up. She was crazy. So he told me that later she was about to mail her own shit to him.
Oh my
Her own shit to him.
So we found out more about breakups and how we deal with it.
Yeah, we can tell that we have a lot of different ways of coping.
Yeah, that's true. So for you guys, share your ways to cope and like what the worst breakups you had were down in the comments, and also let us know what you want us to talk about next time.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Bye.
Bye!